The World Trade Organization has recently held a press conference in the framework of its 12th Ministerial Conference in Geneva, Switzerland, where they highlighted plastic pollution as one of the greatest problems the world is facing. Our reporter Binti Jallo is covering the event and she tells us more in this report.
Plastic pollution has become one of the world's most pressing environmental issues, as rapidly increasing production of disposable plastic products has overwhelmed the ability to deal with them. Plastic pollution is most visible in developing Asia and African nations, where garbage collection systems are often insufficient. But the developed world, especially in countries with low recycling rates, are also having trouble in properly collecting discarded plastics. Plastic trash has become so ubiquitous that it has prompted efforts to write a global treaty negotiated by the United Nations. As the WTO is currently intensifying discussions on the issues affecting the world, its Deputy Director General, Santing Chang, said they are putting in efforts to see that the situation is addressed.
We start by recalling that on 15 December last year, 3 separate environmental initiatives launched their ministerial statements, even though at the time we had to postpone MC12 due to the COVID-19. Participants decided to go ahead and adopt their statement. The hard work had been done, and the issues at stake were too important to let any time pass by. That was a historical moment for trade and the environment at the WTO. It reflects the increased determination of members to harness trade in support of environmental sustainability, to address plastic pollution and to tackle harmful substances, especially those for fossil fuel.
Australian Ambassador George Mina highlighted the importance of discussing environmental issues.
Can I say we are all aware in our daily lives of the scourge of plastic pollution. We know that 8 million pieces of plastic find their way into the ocean every single day. So we're talking about a very significant problem. We can't overstate the size of that problem. We have welcomed the big breakthrough at the United Nations Environment Assembly on the resolution for working towards an internationally binding agreement. And of course we know that global trade plays a very important part in the life cycle of plastics. Trade in plastics itself accounts for 5% of the value of global trade. So we've got to play our role. The WTO, the trading system, must play its role in the resolution of the problem.
The ambassador of China, Xinjiang Li, reaffirms China's commitment in helping the world to be free from plastic pollution.
China is ready to work with other members to share experience, explore effective models, and jointly promote global efforts to curb plastic pollution. China is honored to have participated in organizing the WTO dialogue on plastic pollution since 2019. We greatly commend the active participation, support, and interaction of the co-sponsors, all interested WTO members and stakeholders. Over the past 2.5 years, the openness, inclusiveness, enthusiasm, solidarity, and mutual trust demonstrated by all participators have been impressive.
Millions of animals are killed by plastic every year, from birds to fish to other marine organisms. Nearly 700 species, including endangered ones, are known to have been affected by plastics. Nearly every species of seabird eats plastic. Reporting for Eyeafrica TV from the 12th Ministerial Conference in Geneva, Binti Jallo.